Welcome to Aid to the Church in Needs, where God Weeps, a weekly program dedicated to the situation of the suffering church around the world.
Magadan, a harbour town, lies on the Sea of Okhotsk in the far east of Siberia, some 2,000 kilometers from the nearest city. Magadan was the administrative centre of Stalin's Kolyma Arctic death camps, the gulags, a vast system of work camps and prisons in Siberia through which millions were imprisoned and perished from exposure, starvation and execution between 1932 and 1954.
We know that were many, many unmarked graves, and they actually call Magadan one large grave site.
Prisoners were forced to work 12 hours a day, reduced the average life expectancy to 6 months. To the socialist mind, it was an ideal scenario. Enemies of the state were put to productive use in crucial industrial developments with the highest possible return on investment.
They beat us so much, they tormented us cruelly. It was a terrible time. It was winter. Imagine, by then it was already 50 degrees below zero. The worst things were the cold and hunger. That was the most horrendous.
Stalin sent many Catholics to Far East Siberia into the prison camps, and they'd always end up saying, "I have no bitterness in my heart." Because of their prayer, they learned to forgive. I believe that's why they survived.
You see, prayer was with us every step of the way. We could not do without prayer. There were times when the end quite simply seemed upon us. You think, it's all over, you will not survive. And yet, you turn to the Lord, and everything finds its place.
Oftentimes they would pray without even moving their lips at night. They would be silent, because if any image or any indication you were praying, you could be pulled aside and put into holding prison. At the same time, they took great chances.
We made rosaries from bread. We rolled the beads like so, until we made 55 and more. And then with needle and thread, it was all strictly forbidden.
They had sometimes Easter together, Protestant, Orthodox, Catholic, Muslim, and Jew. They talked about an incredible unity of faith because they had just a little. They remember it as some of the best and deepest prayer celebrations they've ever had.